Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine and doing well. This is your chemistry class and here is your revision video part 4 of the chapter number 2, that is elements, compounds and mixtures. And today we are going to revise the topics. Our first topic is separation of mixtures of insoluble solid and a liquid. First one is the sedimentation, second one is the decantation and the third one is the filtration. Then second method is separation of a solid and a liquid where the solid dissolved in the liquid. First one is the evaporation and the second one is the condensation. So let's start with of separation of mixture of an insoluble solid and a liquid. The insoluble solids and liquids can be separated with the help of these steps. First step is sedimentation, second one is the decantation and the third one is the filtration. So our first step is sedimentation. What do you mean by sedimentation? In this mixture is allowed to stand. In this mixture, in mixture pure and impure substances are present. That mixture is allowed to stand. The solid particles settle down. The solid here is impurities that are settled down. If the solid particles do not settle quickly, a crystal of alum is added. If the solid particles do not settle, then we have to use alum, which helps to settle down the solid particles. So this technique is called loading, in which we have to use alum to settle down from the mixture. In the mixture, the impurity that is settled down, that is called sediment, and the water that is present above the sediment, that is called the supernatant. Next method is decantation. The supernatant liquid is poured into another container. Then what we have to do is the supernatant we have to pour them in another container because it also contains some impurities. So for removing these impurities, what we have to do? Decantation. In this, the supernatant liquid is poured into another container without disturbing the sediment. Without disturbance, we have to add them in the another container. This is the supernatant and this is the sediment. So we have to pour that supernatant into some another beaker so that we have to get the clear water. Next step is filtration. If the solid particles do not settle down, they are separated by filtration. If solid particles do not settle down with the help of alum, then we have to use filtration. This is done in the laboratories mainly. Okay. In this funnel containing the filter paper is inserted into conical flask. In this, what we'll have to do is, first step is the funnel containing the filter paper is inserted into conical flask. Second one is the suspension poured into the funnel. The solid retained on the filter paper, then the liquid passed is called filtrate. The insoluble components that remain on the filter is called the residue. Here we see this is the process of filtration. In this, the funnel containing the filter paper is inserted in the conical flask. The suspension is poured into the funnel. This is the suspension. This is poured into the funnel. Then the solid retained on the filter paper. These are the solid particles. These are retained on the filter paper and the liquid is passed. And this liquid is called the filtrate. And the solid particles that remains on the filter paper, that are called the residue. Okay. This is called filtrate and the impurity is called the residue. Next is the method of separation of solid and liquid. where the solid dissolved in the liquid. This can be done with the help of evaporation and crystallization. So firstly we will discuss about evaporation. What is evaporation? The process of changing a substance from its liquid state to its gaseous state at a room temperature below its boiling point is called the evaporation. When we change the state of one substance into another, like when we change the liquid form into the gaseous form with the help of heating, then that is called the evaporation. For example, a solution of sugar in water, that is a mixture, that is when this mixture is heated, then what we'll have to do is the sugar remain on the heating container, and the water that is present in the liquid form is evaporated. So we get the sugar. So in this way we have to separate the sugar from the water. So our next step is crystallization. The solid is first heated so that some liquid evaporates. Firstly what we have to do is we have to heated the solid solution first, then some liquid evaporates and we get a concentrated solution. What we get? Concentrated solution. This solution is then cooled. Solid comes into crystal. Here this is a evaporation process. In this we have to heat the solution mixture, then some of the liquid is evaporated, then this is the concentrated form of solution. So while drying it contains crystals. Next is, what do you mean by seeding? The process in which the crystal grow bigger when they suspended in concentrated solution, that is called seeding. The process in which we have to grow the bigger crystals, that process is called the seeding. So I hope you like this video. Thanks.